The way Kim is behaving, it will make things harder, and I can never be in favor of her. She has to leave us. We cannot handle you.
What a strong statement. The way she's behaving, she's got to leave us. I mean, listen, he even came out by saying that this wedding would never have been approved if TJ didn't push for it so much. Now, don't get me wrong, this little clip here was actually meant to be a part of the preview that I made, but I missed it. So now I'm putting it into this video instead, okay? So with that being said, if you haven't seen the previous video, I highly recommend you go check it out because it links up more to exactly what was just said there by TJ's brother. But now we're going to move on to the next part of exactly what else went down in the most recent episode between TJ, Kimberly, and TJ's brother. I don't know why I don't know his name. I really know his name. Anyway, with that being said though, get into it.
She's a son, everything revolves around her. I am independent, I will do according to me. That's your positioning.
The way he's like talking about how, you know, Kimberly always wants everything to revolve around her, which, you know, is partly true. But he says that, but yet he's ignoring that when it comes to himself. He wants everything to be revolved around their family. He doesn't want Kimberly to have any say whatsoever. He doesn't want her to have the ability to even breathe. So it's just funny how we've got two Virgos, and each time they both describe one another, they're basically describing themselves. This is wild. You know what? With that being said, I'm gonna avoid at any means necessary to ever have a dispute with a Libra. God damn, I can imagine how that would be, man. Jesus, it'd just be a war if who's right. And then in the end, we'll just be like, you know what? We'll just accept that we both have our opinions and that's it. Yeah, I never want to have a dispute with a Libra still. Can't do it now. If this is what it's like having an argument with your own star sign, it's crazy, man. You might as well just talk to yourself. But I am the most superior Libra, so to be honest with you, no Libra can ever step up to me anyway. Bow down to your king. I am your god. All of that. Yeah.
Again, you are getting more active than her. This time she is pretending to be calm.
The way my man said this time she's pretending to be calm, but hold on a minute. Again, if you haven't seen the previous video that I uploaded, Kimberly was calm throughout the whole thing. There's only one part that she kind of turned up because he touched her. That's about it. So now he's making up lies. This brother really has it in for her. It's almost as if he might just want her to himself.
You are just taking it for the 50 years down the line. You want like this? We have to come to the conclusion that in the future, she keeps dragging. You just listen to me or just go to your home.
I love the energy, man. Listen to me or just go home, bro. Go home.
You need to respect both each other's emotions. Okay, until I say issue resolved, okay, let's cheers.
To be honest with you, now I know why TJ likes to put up with Kimberly. You know, he's had to put up with his brother his whole life. He's like, if I can stand my brother, I can stand Kimberly. But that's weird though, man. Basically dating, basically about to marry your brother in a nutshell, kind of. You know what I mean? Like the female version of your brother. That's strange. I had a brother and he'd be able to send up away, and then I met someone that's the same star sign as him, and then he had every single trait that my brother had, or my sister had, or she had, yeah. Nah, I couldn't do it, man. Nah, I'm good. You know, sometimes you just gotta deep this stuff a little bit deeper, you know. Oh, that is funky. Jesus.
But it's okay.
From my side, it is resolved.
Okay, great.
I'm saying I have no grudges with you. Okay.
That's fine.
Done?
Okay.
With the attitude she has. The attitude, you also got attitude right now.
Phew, boy, man. I tell you what, I gotta say, this guy loves the sound of his own voice. She's already said, okay, okay, whatever. It's so good. Ready just to move on. My man just can't let it go. It's like he's purposely trying to trigger her to just flip out, but it's not working, and it's really annoying him.
Also.
It was a great relief just to feel like TJ has my back. I want him to feel like we can be a family.
And you know what, though? The matter of fact is, that is one of the most key things in relationships, you know, knowing that your partner has your back. That is one of the most key things. And I've heard this saying before. Even if I'm wrong, always have my back anyway against other people. Even though that'd be kind of challenging for me to be fair, because when somebody's wrong, man, I just have to point it out. I'm not gonna lie to you. can't stand stupidity. I'm not gonna lie to you. But in this situation here, you know what I mean? Gonna rein it in and be like, yeah. So, but obviously in this situation, this definitely wasn't a case of where Kimberly is in the wrong or whatnot. It's a situation where the brother's just doing way too much. And it is nice to see that obviously he's there to support his woman, which obviously does show how much he does love her, you know, how much he wants to be with her, despite the fact that she's a headache and despite the fact that she's the female version of his brother. Something that I'll never let go. Yeah.
But if this is how it's going to be from this point on, it doesn't feel like that's what we're going to be.
Exactly, which is why you need to start really thinking about going the other way. I'll be honest with you, like, I've never really known, like, a Virgo to really put up with this amount of nonsense. You know, to be honest with you. But then again, it is a TV show and it is heavily produced and whatnot, so I guess sort of about playing along in it. But I like to imagine, like, off screen, whatever, like, she would be in a position where she's like, you know, I can't do this, the money to bounce. This ain't it. The energy you're giving me now, can't do it. Nope. Don't like this type of drama. You know what I mean? Don't be wrong, like, you know, I can be drama myself, but I got to go. I got to go.
It revolves around her only. Individuality, liberty, freedom. This is not how the family works.
The reason
I thought he'd moved on. You know when you think somebody's moved on and they haven't moved on?
these things are important to me is because in America we are taught to be happy and prideful
that.
about these. I know. I just wanted to explain
in
it.
this world, even alien wants to stay happy.
Where did aliens come from? Can somebody tell me where did aliens come from? Man said even aliens want to be happy.
You know, you are not the God. Like, you are the one only who will decide the things. That's how
You are acting like a stubborn here.
I can't.
Absolutely, absolutely. Acting like a stubborn little brat. I mean, just even look at his face. Look at him. Looking like he's about to cry like a little puppy. What's wrong with you, man? I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I think it is quite pathetic that, you know, you can't... It's very pathetic that we know that Kimberly loves to express herself, and we know that she likes to overdo it, okay? And she's definitely way too much when she does express herself, you know what I mean? It's very overpowering. But right now, she hasn't done that. She's kept it cool. She's kept it calm. She's kept the composure in the right place. But the brother just keeps digging and digging and digging and digging. And the thing that we have to learn from this, or at least that we are reminded of, is that sometimes when you go to different cultures and you meet different people, those people aren't going to want you to have the same rights that you had where you were before, i.e. America. So the fact is, this is one of those situations. Again, it's not even a matter of necessarily where Kimberly had to do research on them. It's a matter of where they also have to do research on her. You see what I'm saying? Because again, I can't keep making videos and keep saying, well, you know, the American person didn't do the research, or if it's the UK version, the UK person didn't do the research on the culture. No, the research has to be done on both fucking ends. You know what I mean? It's quite. And the other thing that we also have to point out is that if you go back from Jenny and Summit, we're in a situation where Jenny's been to India, Summit has never been to the US. So how can he ever treat her the way she is used to, or understand her completely if he's never gone to her side? Rishi and Jenny, again, he's never been to the States. So again, their relationship now is only based on her being in India and kind of gathering things that way, and never him going there and kind of figuring out, okay, well, maybe this is why she behaved this way, maybe this is why she reacts that way, and this is obviously how people are here. And there's the same situation here. This brother realistically needs to go to the States. He needs to go there for a good year, if anything, you know what I'm saying, okay? He might not even want to leave. Obviously, he couldn't go there for a year. I think it's 3 months. But either way, though, I feel like he needs to go there, you know, and really just kind of get the feel of how people are there. And then he can understand Kimberly a bit more. I'm not saying he has to do that, but this conversation all the time about, well, you know, you're here now and blah, 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 it needs to stop. If you're going to be with someone from a different freaking culture, right, both of yous have to be on board of learning about both of each other's culture. It should not be a one any situation. Like, why? Why should it be a one any situation? It should never be one any situation, because that is outrageous.
That's how
You are acting like a stubborn here.
I can't control somebody else's feelings. I can only express my truth.
With more tears, some more tears.
Gaslighter.
I do think that Kim is manipulating the things.
I mean, listen, whether or not she is manipulating things, you are not helping the situation one bit.
But here, after this conversation, I will start blaming TJ.
Man is a joker. Okay, okay.
There's a saying in English that You can bring horse to the water, but you cannot make it drink water. The thing is, TJ is not doing the work to bring the horse to the water.
Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. So if he knows a saying in English, then maybe you should know a bit more about the American culture. If you know what I mean. Oh boy, the way my man just threw his butt under the bus. This guy has issues. He needs to go see someone. Because clearly, he's got a lot of anger. I'm topping him.
Kim does not agree with our culture, our family. So at least you must tell Kim that he and you may be wrong.
Whew. Well, at least the brother's more than happy to give the same energy to both Kimberly and TJ. He's that much bothered about their relationship. He's more than happy to go after both of them. I can respect that. I can respect that at least he's giving them both the same energy rather than just targeting just a one person. You know? I can respect that. Doesn't matter whether or not he's wrong or not. I can respect it. But listen, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below and we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? This has been a wild one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.